Alrighty, my Leo friends. This reading was sort of done previously, and then I had to skedaddle. My daughter hasn't been feeling the best, and I was called away like mid-explanation. So what we're doing is a 4-card draw for Leos. So for all my lions and lionesses out there, this is for you. Hang on here, I'm trying something new. Okay, it's going. It's kind of a new setup for my camera, so we're just gonna play around with it a little bit. So it's a 4-card draw for the full moon, which is Monday, April 26th at 11:31 p.m. It is getting late where I am, so pardon the yawn. I'm gonna keep it real though, not gonna edit it out. So the 4-card draw, full moons, because they're the time when the moon is the brightest, they are a time when things are best illuminated. So you get to see everything at its finest, so to speak. So the full moon is a great time to cut things away because you can see things from all aspects and you can make your best judgment calls on things, what you need in your life, what you want in your life, as opposed to, just putting up with what's there. So the 4 questions that were asked, and these were my jumpers. The first were what I need to let go. The second was how to reach your full potential. The third one is what is coming to light now. And then the fourth was a divine message from the universe for all my Leos. So what needs to let go? It's funny because a lot of the readings I've done for this full moon, what to let go, a lot of those cards end up reversed, which I just kind of think is fitting. The Hermit reversed is, repeating past mistakes and placing yourself in isolation. I mean, the Hermit on a good day would indicate like going within for clarity or a quest for like your own personal truth, right? Looking for spiritual illumination, which he has in that lantern. But when it's reversed, it can be, not learning from that quest within, not finding that clarity. So potentially being stuck or repeating past mistakes or being in isolation and being lonely, right? I think we're all kind of a little bit of a reversed hermit right now, especially with COVID. I'm in Canada, and my province in particular is in lockdown right now, like gray zone lockdown. You're not supposed to like socialize with anybody outside of your household. So that's kind of where I'm at. And then the Knight of Swords reversed can indicate a person who might be potentially violent or deliberately cruel. Okay, so I think the things that you need to let go of is you need to not repeat those past mistakes with this person in your life. Some of this will resonate with some of my lions and lionesses, and some of it might not, okay? But some of you might have somebody in your life who maybe they're family members, so you don't want to think that somebody could be deliberately cruel. But let's face it, there are some real jerks out there, and it could potentially happen. So make sure you aren't repeating past mistakes with this person. Let that go. Especially if it's family, super, super hard. I get that. But for your highest and best possible good, that's what needs to happen here. And it might take several full moon cycles for you to let them go entirely. But started on this one. It's the spring, it's the, new beginnings. So hopefully you'll be able to start working on that. Now, how to reach your full potential, my Leos. We have the Four of Swords and we have the Seven of Wands. So the Four of Swords is a time when you might need to rest and retreat, reflect, have some solitude, a time of recovery, right? You've been hurt from the Three of Swords, and so now is a time for you to take a break. And I think what the cards are saying is, like, this is how you reach your fullest potential. You need to give yourself a break. You need to allow yourself to grieve or mourn. If you've come to the realization that this person needs to leave your life, then sometimes there needs to be a period of grief or a period of, rest, renewal, retreat, recovery. All the R's, okay? All the R's that are you giving yourself a break need to happen in order to help you out at this point, okay? Because the Seven of Wands, this is like self-defense. So protecting against, this battle. Defending yourself from the top of a hill. That really looks like he's fighting those 6 wands with his 7th wand. And so maybe you're defending yourself against whoever this is. And maybe you need to take a break. So toss it up to the universe and let the chips fall where they may. Don't allow yourself to repeat those mistakes, but at the same time, don't allow them to beat you down so badly, right? Just say, I'm not doing this, and I'm taking a break, and give yourself that time. Because 9 times out of 10, when you rest, recover, take that break, you're going to find that clarity that this hermit would have afforded you, not this hermit. So hopefully you're able to do all of that. Now, what is coming to light for you? Those 4 cards I had already done. This was the point where I was interrupted. So I haven't really touched on these yet. However, that Three of Swords, I mentioned that you needed the rest and recovery, especially after the 3, because it deals basically with heartbreak, loss, depression, or divorce. Right? 3 swords to the heart. How can you take it any other way? I'm just thinking of what the question was. So what's coming to light right now? So that heartbreak. So some of you might be just venturing into a divorce, or some of you might have lost some things, or I know that there are a lot of people currently with COVID going on that are suffering some kind of depression. So that could definitely be something that is a possibility for you. Okay? And then over here we have the 8 of Swords reversed, which normally the 8 of Swords this way is self-imposed restriction. Okay? Isolation or self-imprisonment, right? Like, this person doesn't have to be blindfolded. That's really not tight. They could just get out of that, and they would be able to see that they're not trapped there by those swords. If they just turned around, they could see the castle and head that way, or just walk forward and be fine. But they're doing this to themselves. However, when it's this way, it's not so bad. The 8 of Swords reversed indicates release, okay? New hope, liberation, freedom, escape. You're allowing yourself free from these restrictions. So whatever heartbreak that you have going on right now, you need to know that it's okay to allow yourself that freedom. It's okay to release yourself from that, okay? Because there is definitely hope on the horizon. Like I always say, like, put it out to the universe and the universe will take care of you. All you have to do is trust enough to jump and it will catch you. And the hardest thing to do is to believe that it'll catch you. Trust me, I understand that completely. And then number 4 would be your divine message from the universe. And you've got the Justice card here. And the Justice card is just saying that, you know, for every action, there is a reaction, okay? There is cause and effect. The truth always comes out, okay? So, you know, there will be balance. He's holding the scales here in one hand and a sword in the other. So there will be balance and justice will be served. And it might be for these people here who are treating you poorly. It might be for the people who are battling you, which might be the same people as the ones treating you poorly. It might be for the ones causing you the depression or the upset from the 3 of Swords. All of those people might be the same person. I don't know. Some of this might resonate with some of you. It might not resonate with any of you. It's up to individual, an individual opinion. It all depends what's going on with your life. But, you know, karma, whatever you want to call it, justice, will be served on all of this. You just have to trust and have some faith, have some hope. All right? I hope you all enjoy the full moon, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.